Howdy cowdies, and aloha. How we going? Yep, another quick little weekly walkabout at the collector. Won't be a quick one though, because we've got heaps of stuff to this week with the Decorative Arts and Australiana Auction. 460 odd bloody lots. We could have got more in, but we kind of can't. You've actually got to, actually get catalogued at some stage. But there's some great stuff. Love this postcard by itself there. Early Australian rules footy game. Big sort of painted, stripe painted goal post and point posts, and they're sort of a bit wonky and bent, made out of old trees. It's got a little embossed mark, photo Flinders Naval Base, Pritchard or something like that. Very cool thing. This is a great little Bakelite Coronet midget camera. Little mottled brown Bakelite. Cute little Brownie Downing porcelain figure there to go on the wall. The nice little DuPont gold cigarette lighter. Some old banknotes, pre-decimal, post-decimal. Lovely little bit of John Campbell, the vase there. Nice little bit of Cinnabar, the box. Lovely sterling and enamelled dressing table set. We've got some great Australian postcards and other ephemera this week. Some really, really cool stuff. Record of a visit to Mansfield. Great stuff. Little Rose Noble jugs. Postcards of the old MCG or something. Some little silver frames. Bonbon dish. This is a great little needle measurer. Little needle gauge. What else we got? Really cool big 1930s Art Deco radiogram. The radio pulls out there. Got the Calaro turntable on that shelf. Speaker down the bottom, and in the middle, the most important thing, the cocktail cabinet. Very cool bit. It's in great original condition. This is nice as well. Art Deco display cabinet. A lovely little bit of oak sort of arts and crafts, little two-tier side table, and there's some nice old McPherson's calendars there for the 1930s and 40s. Big Art Deco dressing table. We've got some cool old Central Districts sandful footy jumper. Oh, this looks like Michael Tuck's old footy jumper. There you go, with the old So On VFL emblem. Some nice ladies' coats, Astrakhan. Nice big RAAF trench coat. And an old South Australian lace-up Guernsey. It's got the original Vic Hill label up the top there. Very cool thing. Don't think it's Port Adelaide because they never were black with the white sash across from what I could figure out. But it's cool, you don't see the old lace-up ones very often. Big lot of pictures and prints. This is lovely, little 1930s little magpie tapestry. Some nice little Ewald Namatjira prints there. Shame it's just a print. Some Aboriginal dot paintings. This is a nice little hand-coloured photograph. It's been hand-painted over the top of the photograph. These things actually fool people a lot, but it's quite a nice thing. They're about, 1880, 1900 on wooden panel. Australia too. That's it. The winged keel. Good old Benny Lexon. Cool bit, the Ponyot. Nice little Australian school kangaroo paw, I think they are. About 1920. Signed with initials as well. Lower left there. Couple of cool old surfboards. Some interesting screen prints. Little collection of Brushman of the Bush first day covers signed by the artists. Pro Hart, Jack Absalom, Hugh Schultz, John Tiplady, etc. Pretty cool. Yes, we've got nice old frame Will Dyson print there. Anzacs, a voice from Anzac. We've got the Bendham, the big Michelin man there. He's upside down, but he's kind of quite alright like that. He doesn't mind laying back on the floor. Nice big religious print on canvas. Lovely magpie sort of watercolour there. Bit of gouache through it. Once again about 1910, 1920s. Some interesting books and records and ephemera this week. Heaps of cool stuff. Like this little piano, little pedal piano there. We had a bloke who comes in during the week, never says anything to anyone, but he comes in and wanders around. We just let him go. And whenever there's an instrument, he usually starts to play it. He sat down at this and started to play and sing for us the other day. I'll actually get a little video clip of him doing it at some stage, but I've got to be careful so he doesn't see me. This is nice, the original Pears print, and a nice little oil painting there. about 1890, give or take. Lovely old marble light shades. And the big taxidermy bull. He's a cracker. And we've got a nice big taxidermy deer as well there. What else have we got? A couple of nice old Kirk Douglas posters. The big trees. Some lovely Victorian glass tulips, or about 1930s. Big bit of Eric Juckett. Nice pair of staff dogs. Little Australian little die-cast of the lead soldiers. Interesting early edition, probably first edition Frank Clune book there. Old Steelyard scales. Big lot of ephemera. There you go, the Pixie mini phone advertising, little sort of point of sale advertising flyer. Your stacking problem solved. Some interesting ephemera this week, guys. Nice little lot of records. Some copper luster. This is nice, the book as well. Australian painting, Australian art. Some nice tins. Postcards, Australian pottery. Some nice stuff this week. Nice Dalton cabinet plates. Lovely big blackboard sideboard. And the big Titanic on top there. All lights up. Fantastic big thing. Amazing detail. Whoever's bloody spent the time on this would have taken them quite a while. Very cool thing though. What else have we got? This is interesting. Little photograph of the Aboriginal stockman. It's signed lower right. But it's hard to make out the signature. With thanks. Can't really read the rest. It's funny how you can read the stuff that's not important. Lovely Tretyakov print. And another one. There you go. Both in their original frames in great condition. What else have we got? I really like this watercolour actually. Dated 1913 of the lady getting ready in the mirror. Beautiful bit. Not a print, watercolour. This is an interesting little British school piece here. Southampton, signed T.G. Hart. It's about 1850, 1860. It's a lovely Dixon Copes oil painting there. And this is probably one of my favourite things this week. Lovely big Frederick George Reynolds watercolour. 1917 it's dated. And it's titled Hayington. There you go. Looks like the Yarra or something like that. But it's a beautiful thing. Lovely big Frederick Reynolds. Unusual perspective. Beautiful watercolour. What else have we got, guys? Nice little print there of Hiawatha. And another lovely big chromo lithograph. And I really like this. The big Antoine Toniolo oil. He exhibits quite widely. Been over to New York painting. Probably influenced this one a little bit, I'd say, with the Empire State in the background there. I think it's the Empire State. Really cool thing. Nice big bit. Some interesting ephemera. Naval, Royal Australian Navy ephemera. Service records and stuff. These are great little bottle pourers. Signed Essendon Footy. Some of the Madden boys and Rocket Ronnie Andrews and people like that. Roger Merritt, the old Dodge. Nice Royal Worcester tea set, coffee set there. The original Alex Gurney Bluey and Curly comic. Lovely Victorian glassy pern. These are damn cool. Sort of snakeskin print leather gent shoes. Nice big bit of Alan Lowe. Interesting lot of cards there, all sort of identification, World War II planes. It's a lovely lot of swap cards, all aeroplanes in the swap card album. Some great stuff here. And there was one at the back which was fantastic with the Zeppelin. The little sort of pixie and the Zeppelin giving the moon some oil to drink or some grog to drink or something. Interesting lot, I like them. Some more tins and some great records. Jason Donovan, I think Craig McLaughlin's in that lot. And there might be a bit of Wah Wah Nee, a bit of Kylie Minogue, all the good stuff. These are really nice, the kitchen canisters from the 1930s in great condition. Nice collection of carnival glass there. Lovely 1930s Bakelite lamp. It's got a little green and sort of white mottled base. That's Arnaud Barreau, little collection of his pottery over the back. Some more interesting stereoscope slides. Nice little model kit there of the Vickers Vimy. Bit of Eric Jackett's quite nice. Love the plasterware parrots in great condition. There you go. Souvenir of Bush Week, 1920. What do you think this is? Bush Week? There you go, Bush Week, a national movement to boost Australia's primary industries. Great little catalogue. Some interesting postcards here as well. Nice big bit of Ellis. I like the little Art Deco tea set. The sort of claret jug classical piece, duck shaped. Have a lovely Bakelite lamp down the bottom there with 3 different colours. Nice bit of Reg Preston here. And this is interesting. This is an old footy trophy. A.A. Manzi Esquire, VFL Bendigo team. 1911, 1917, something like that. A little collection of Carl Duldig and Fritz Geneva pottery. The Thames English Ford V8 4.5 tonne truck. There you go, pretty cool thing. Ford Motor Company of Australia. And I think on the inside it's got the original prices some bloke's written down. There you go, for the 128 inch wheelbase, it was that much. And for the 157, it was that much. Really cool thing. Some great ephemera in this week's sale. Got a lot of stuff. We usually have about 400 lots, guys. I've got about 460 this week, so it's a lot of stuff to get through. 3 Sailors and a Girl. Cool poster. Randolph Scott Fort Worth. And So Big. Ha. Interesting clock with a sort of metal case. Nice Dalton cabinet plate. Lovely bit of pokework. The stacking Cape Biscuit pastry tin. Here's nice. The Sunshine electric jug. Some more good farm machinery. Lots of other nice china. Stuart Crystal, Bendigo pottery. Lalique's got a bit of damage, a bit of a shame. We'll put it with a Salvador Dali bottle. There's a great little Kookaburra ashtray. Lovely Balik plate over the back there. We've got some nice Balik in this week. It's a nice bit of Derek Smith. Some more pretty Balik there. Interesting, I think, Hoffman Rober teapot. Some lovely Blackwood boxes. Really nice little pair of Art Deco wall pockets. Phones, light up peacocks, clocks, jars, trains. Lovely big old bell. This is beautiful, this. The Chinese, it was a warming bowl, but the base has been broken off it. So it's just a big plate now, but all hand painted, about sort of 1860, give or take. A couple of other nice little bits there as well. A little black scaredy cat. Bit of Hellfire pottery with a crocodile. Cool book. Bert and Ned, correspondence of Albert Tucker and Sid Nolan. These are great. The Wolseley shearing machine signs. Juckett, Wilton, Dalton, Charles Drew. Lovely deco clock. 2 cool Planet of the Apes records. These are great. These, the plasterware figures, they're both in fantastic condition. You've got the captain and the umpire. Lovely deco clock. Unusual bit of Melrose with a pink glaze. Another unusually Australian pottery piece there, the green jug with the palm trees and pyramids. He's fantastic. The plasterware koala with a little map of Australia down on the base of the tree there. In great condition for plasterware. Tunstall, little hand-painted poker work with some kookaburras up in the tree. Little Balik thimble there to go with a pair of Balik Salt and Peps. There you go. It's the same as the little kookaburra ashtray, but with 2 cans this time. Italian, Dalton, lovely pair of Victorian glass, lovely Shelley set, some more interesting stereoscope views. The lovely Art Deco clock, we've got 2 lovely bits of Denby pottery over the back there, beautiful big Walker and Hall carving set in its original box, Arthur Halpern bowl, got Vic Greenaway down the bottom there, Victorian glass, another lovely Bakelite lamp, the Aladdin lamp. Catalogue's fantastic. Inkwell made from timber from the HMAS Sydney. Could just sort of keep rolling along, couldn't we? This is an interesting bit. Thought it was a bit of Les Blakeborough, but it's a guy by the name of Lindsay. I can't remember his last name now. Bedogny or something like that. New Zealand potter. Quite unusual little piece. Lovely big Shelley set and a beautiful Art Deco Bakelite clock with a little butterscotch pieces down the bottom. In Excess records signed by the entire band. Big plasterware. This is great. The Young'uns clock with a little hour timer down the bottom. Capstan cigarette sort of advertising poster. Lovely pair of bookends. Big Newtone vase. Radios. Peter Pilvern vase over the back. The English bread plates, quite nice. Featuring the chap there harvesting the wheat. The plasterware kookaburras are signed by Gustav Pillig on the side, which is quite unusual. Lovely pair of little Shrike carnival glass nappy bowls or something like that. Bit of Royal Winton. Jane Sawyer, Australian pottery, interesting piece. More Balik and glass. A little Goebbels, a little woofer dog there with his saw paw, and a little Goebbels pussycat. You got Moorcroft, more Balik, Royal Dalton. You've got an interesting little watercolour over the back there of Foster Beach in South Gippsland, 1895. Nice little collection of Balik here. You got a little sugar and creamer. There you go, and I think this big sort of cauldron one there that goes with them as well. So you got 3 pieces. Nice little bit of Dalton figure. Love this little hand-painted plate over the back there, dated 1922 with a sort of silhouette of the tree. Really quite nice. Little boxed Mini Cooper racing car. Great little radio. And we've got some lovely stuff up the top shelf this week. What do we got? Let's have a gander. A little Balik piggy. Moorcroft vase. The big bread plate, I think, is made by Cornwall. Is that right, Van? Yeah. It's got some initials engraved in the back, W-E-M. Vanessa spent a lot of time researching it. Interesting thing. Lovely little bit of Remude there. The jug with the gum nuts and gum leaf. McHugh. I think it's a bit of Remude or Pamela. There you go, with the Pamela mark. 1934. Lovely big Balik teapot. A little bit there of Pauline Delaney art glass. Sylvia Halpern is quite nice with the trees on it. The Beanley rum, little plasterware point of sale statue. Don't see him kicking around very often. Quite an unusual thing. I think that's one of the nicest bits of Martin Boyd I've seen over the back there. The 2 Aboriginal warriors. About a 40 centimetre diameter, beautiful big charger. And we've got a lovely little Hans Hyson pencil drawing. Study for the Rangers. All the details in the back, framed by his son David Hyson. All the David Hyson catalogue numbers on the back of it as well. Beautiful, beautiful thing. Anyway, that's probably the biggest bloody weekly walkabout I've ever done. Got a big auction this week. Hopefully you saw something you liked, but you know what I'm like. I don't really give a shit if you did or if you didn't. See you on Thursday night.